Welcome to Geared Up, the section of the show where we look at the latest biking gear, gadgets and innovations from the shelves here at J&S Accessories. Now, with December having been the wettest month ever on record here in the UK, and with no sign of this wet deluge ever letting up, we thought it would be a good idea to look at some waterproof boots for you. So let's start off with a decent budget option, costing just $59.99. These are J&S's very own Hydro Tour boot, and they actually pack in a lot of the features you'll find in some more expensive boots, just without the fancy label. For instance, you've got your gear change, bit of protection here. You've got an anti-slip sole. It's made of textile and leather mix. Plus, it's got really good all-round protection in the ankles and in the toes. Now, in the just under £100 bracket, we have these, the Bks Thunder Boot. Now, these bad boys are 100% waterproof, made from full grain leather, have a heavy-duty zip and Velcro to fasten the side of the boot, and they have an Airtex liner. And now for something completely different. How about these? Tcx's new X-Wrap boot, unveiled at Motorcycle Live at the NEC. I love these because you could pass them off as casual trainers. Yet, not only are they 100% waterproof, they also have loads of added protection in around the toes, the ankles, and on the sole. But honestly, if you turned up at the pub, you wouldn't know you were wearing a motorcycle boot. Now, these will set you back $129.99, but they do an X-Street version of them, which are very similar, just not quite as chic, and they're $99.99. So those are a selection of boots at the more budget end of the market, all for under £130. But let's move things on a little bit now and start looking at slightly more expensive ones, starting off with this, the W2 Adventure Boot. Now, these boots would suit you if you were looking to do maybe some off-roading as well as some heavy-duty touring, and they come with a waterproof membrane, as you can see, some adjustable straps, some heavy-duty protection if you did want to go off-road instead of just riding around the M25, and they'll cost you $169.99. Now, for the same price but with more of a road focus, we have these, the IXS Maddox Boot. Now, these come with a Gore-Tex membrane, loads of good protection as you would expect in a boot this expensive, plus they will actually fit under your jeans unlike the W2, so a little bit more subtle. At the same price, but designed for road and track use, obviously a much sportier boot are these, the Alpine Stars SMX WP5. Now, these come with the usual Alpine Stars protection. They are CE certified, they have a polyamide lining, waterproof membrane, replaceable toe slider, and as I mentioned, they're the same price bracket as the others at $169.99, and these are super comfy. How about if money is no object? Well, if you want a true world-conquering, all-rounder kind of off-road touring boot, I'd recommend these, the Tcx Desert Gore-Tex. Now, these are the real deal. They come with an incredible amount of protection around the ankles, shins, and toe, but one of the really cool things about these is they're actually designed to cocoon your feet using a Gore-Tex membrane and elasticated top to stop the rain getting in, so these are really, really dry. They've also got adjustable straps, non-slip sole, reflective paneling, and they look the part, but they should do because they'll cost you 260 quid. And finally, we have our most expensive boot, the Daytona Roadster GTX. These come packed with full of the latest features. We've talked about some really good protection around the toes, ankles and shins. Well, these also have a Gore-Tex membrane, and what I like is that these are made from a hydrophobic cow leather, which means the leather's been treated to actually be water resistant itself. And along with the Gore-Tex membrane, it should guarantee your feet stay completely dry, but you'd expect that because they cost a whopping £360. So there you have it. That's our look at a really good range of waterproof boots for 2014 for you during these, well, rather wet months. But as always, give us feedback on the boots that you wear, and if you think we've missed any out that we should mention, let us know on our forum at bikeworld.co.uk.